And I think we are live now.
Excellent. Well, welcome everybody to another fantastic jewelry sale. We're so excited to have a top of the line sale tonight. And boy, do we have some incredible things lined up. We've got some Weiss, some oh gosh, B. David, really, really good Juliana pieces, some real shell cameos. So we've got quite the gamut of incredible jewelry in store for you all tonight. And I am just so excited about it. And of course, joining me is the one and only Nate from New Zealand. Nate, welcome.
Hi, Katie. Thank you for having me. Hello, everybody. I'm a little bit slow today. I am suffering from exactly the same injury as Angela is. I know that sounds really suspicious, but we have both pinched nerves where it's affecting our left arms and left hands. So I've been struggling with that a little bit, but it's been beautiful here. The weather has been just magical.
Well, I am so glad the weather's good, and I'm sorry you're not feeling well. My back was out, so between all of us, we have had quite the interesting injuries this week. And I've got my phone on today. If my phone rings and I step away, my grandmother is fine, but she did have a fall last night, so I'm kind of on the standby in case I need to answer some things. But um, I am very excited for the sale, Nate. But first, we've got some hellos. So let's see. Angela is in the chat. Fantastic. So glad that you could join us. And without Angela, we would just not have a sale. She is the person that keeps us all in order.
Yeah, absolutely, totally. So Angela will be doing our starts and stops, our bid ends, and announcing winners, and also announcing. Oh no, we do the giveaway winners. She doesn't do that. But Angela's fantastic, and we really love Angela. Who else have we got here? Oh look, DB's Buys is here. Oh look, Wolves. Yes, Wolves. Wolves was first in. Hi Wolves. DB Buys. Hi DB. Lovely to see you again.
So glad to have you in our chat. We're thrilled you're here. And Perla's Precious is joining us as well. Welcome, Perla.
Hiya, Perla. Thanks for coming along. And Carly's here as well. Welcome in, Carly. Lovely to see you.
Hi, Carly. So glad to have you. Let's see. Dee Dee says, hi. Unfortunately, it went to Florida and haven't made the trip there yet, but within a couple of weeks. Oh, good. You'll get to see your purchase. That's right. That will be fun when you visit Florida. Now's a good time. The weather, let me tell you, has been just so perfect. It was down in the 50s last night, but during the day today, it's been about like 75, and it's just heavenly here. So we're really enjoying that. And I'm sorry for anyone else that's dealing with snow and ice places, but we're so fortunate. And my mom is in the chat.
Hi, Jeannie Blaylock. We've got some, I think at least one of Jeannie's Julie's tonight. I don't know if you can be convinced into selling a second one. We'll see.
We'll see.
But they are fantastic.
This little Panda Pete, he'll be joining the sale. And coming up, I keep teasing this little bunny, but I haven't shown him yet. He's just so adorable. He will be coming up for sale as well at some point, and he does come out of the cabbage, so he's pretty darn adorable. So these guys will be coming soon, and the Panda Pete will be joining us tonight, which is fun to have him in the roundup. And let's see, Denise, I'm sorry we missed you. Welcome and hello to you.
Hi, Denise. Welcome in. Yeah, Katie and I have both got a couple or about 5 of our what we consider our top tier pieces. They're going to be a little bit more expensive as start prices, so I apologize for that, but they are things that, I mean, these are the things that for me personally, Katie has taken out of boxes week after week, and I've said, no, I don't want to sell that. No, I think I might keep that, or no, I'm not ready to sell that. And we were a little bit brutal, and these today are some of those pieces.
Yeah, and I've had some of these pieces squirreled away for maybe close to a year now. And every time I pull them out of the drawer, it's the same story as with Nate's pieces. I say, oh, no, not today, because it's got to be really special. And These are things that I've picked up through my brooch dealer, for example, on the yard sale, who, I get really incredible quality things, but I do have to pay up quite a bit to bring them to the sale because we're committed to bringing you guys things you're just not going to find a lot of places, and really good quality items. So tonight we've got some great stuff in store for you all, and I am so excited for that. Let's see who else is tuning in here.
Greg, buddy. Hey, Greg. Nice to see you, bud. And Denise is here as well. Welcome in, Denise.
And she said she saw the preview of the brooches. I'm so glad that you did, Denise. Those are pretty spectacular. Let's see. Oh, Lori, Blue Flamingo Mercantile is here. Welcome, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Long time no see. Welcome in. Lovely to see you.
And
have we missed?
Avery?
Oh, welcome in, Pam Avery.
And Christy is here.
There you go. Christy. Hi, Christy Garza. Lovely to see you as always.
And Sarah Lee Coleman is here. Welcome, Sarah Lee.
Sarah Lee Coleman. Sarah Lee's lovely. How lovely to have you along. Welcome in. She's absolutely lovely. I'm not sure if you've made one of our sales before. Heidi Esterholm. Heidi, hello.
Hi, Heidi. So glad to have you. Nettie is joining us as well. Welcome, Nettie.
About to go to the market. We'll pop back when I'm home. Welcome in, Nettie, and welcome back when you're back.
And let's see here. We've got Joanne tuning in. Welcome, Joanne.
Is that a new name?
I think that's a new name.
I think that's new. Welcome in, Joanne. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for coming in. And Junk Waffle's here as well. Hiya, Junk. And
Junk Waffle. Junk Waffle, I didn't receive your email yet. I've been looking out for it, and it may be going to a different folder, but I've checked all of them. I just want to make sure you get the giveaway. So if you could send your details to my email again, that way I can mail you the giveaway, that would be wonderful. Your cousin Gay is here. Fantastic.
Hi, sweetheart. I actually just remembered to message Gay this morning to say, hey, we are going to be on, but we're going on at a different time. So I'm glad you got the message.
And I'm glad you remembered to tell Gay, so she wasn't frustrated with you that she.
Yeah, I get really told off if I forget to tell her about it. I get so told off. Deservedly too. Babs. Hey, Babs and Bundo.
Welcome, Barbara. And Edward is tuning in. Welcome, Edward. So glad to have you. And Sharon.
Nice to see you, Edward, buddy. And Shan. Hi, Shannon. Lovely to see you too. Dana's here as well. Dana Grace. Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana. Glad to have you. And Lisa, ladder artist. So thrilled you're joining us.
Hey, Lisa. Welcome. And Lisa's in New York, isn't she? Did I get that right?
Yes, you got that right. Lisa's in New York.
You said that to me a little while ago, and I thought, oh, that's new information to me. I don't always know the states that people are from.
I try to remember, and Mom's always asking me when we pack orders, she goes, what's the farthest you're shipping this week? And I think that's a really interesting question. Sometimes I know and sometimes I don't know off the top of my head, but it's really fun to talk about that. Let's see who else I was missing. Oh, thanks, Angela. Tim says hello. So welcome, Tim.
That's cool. I saw somebody, Delbert's here. Proud American Delbert. Hey, buddy. Nice to see you.
Delbert, so good to have you in the sale. And she says, yes, you do get told off, but I'm such a honey. I think you're enjoying
She's gorgeous. She's stunning.
All right. Thank you, Junko. I will look out for it. Katie, I'm going to send updated information. What email do I send my info? That is a great question, Sarah Lee. My email is right here on the screen, katie@katiescreations1.com. And Angela will be putting that in throughout the evening so you can see it in print, and I'll highlight it here in just a minute. So that's the email.
Yeah. And the thing that people often forget is the one after creations. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, that one is pesky.
Yeah. Sharon Spencer. We jumped over Sharon Spencer as well. I think that might be a new name. I'm not sure.
Oh,
And
Sharon, I'm so sorry we missed you. Welcome, Sharon. And Diane's here as well.
Diane, a lovely photo, Diane. Hello, Katie and Nate. I'm new, but follow you through Adventures with Jeffrey. Welcome in, Diane. Pat, welcome in.
Welcome, Diane. We're so glad you're tuning in with us tonight. And I'm glad you're enjoying our adventures together. That's always fun. Let's see. I think we're all caught up with everybody. Let's see. I just got an email. So let's see. I was looking to see if this was.
Just make sure that it's not urgent.
No.
Sharon Sue. Hi, Sharon Sue. Welcome in.
Hi, Sharon.
How love you. How lovely to see you.
Glad to have you here, Sharon. And I think we're all caught up with hellos. So we can jump straight into the giveaways, which are always so much fun. This is my favorite part, I think, of the evening because it's just neat seeing people win in the chat. And we have 3 giveaways throughout the sale tonight, and they are going to be some really fun ones. So Nate will explain to you how the giveaways work. And hi, Lena. Welcome. And Blue Phoenix is here as well.
And Gaza, Grady Grappo Vintage Recordings. Gavin's here as well. Blue Phoenix, lovely to see you. Lena Ray, my Cherokee Rose, lovely to have you here.
So good,
okay,
Lena.
The giveaways. Hi, Karen. Lovely to see you. The giveaways are open to everybody. You don't need to intend to purchase anything to enter the giveaways. They're a gift to you. It is letters of the alphabet. Guess as many times as you like. Hello, Jeannie Marie.
Hi, Jeannie.
It's Jeannie from Hortense. Hi, Jeannie Marie from Hortense.
Hortense, Georgia. Oh my gosh, how amazing. My mom did a story with this wonderful lady in Hortense, Georgia. She's got a gorgeous farm. I wish you guys could have been there. They had ducks and chickens and a turkey and just so many delightful things. And I got to meet her. She's a breast cancer survivor. So everybody give a very warm welcome in the chat to Jeannie. She's just wonderful. So thank you.
Oh, Jeannie Marie, how lovely to have you. Thanks so much for spending your time with us. Yeah, sorry, people. It's letters of the alphabet. Guess as many times as you like, one letter at a time. Good luck. I just realized, Katie, that I hadn't sent you the giveaway letters. So I've actually just messaged you on Instagram, and I've made sure to put it in your private one so no one can say that Ange knows about it.
Yes. And the Roger.
Okay, let's look through for this letter. And Lynn Fogel is here.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Welcome, Lynn. So glad to have you. So this is our first giveaway of the night. It is this fabulous little brooch with a fun green dangle. And we're going to see who wins this. I've already seen tons of letters just pouring into the chat.
Before I forget, hello to Maria Empty Nesting too. Lovely to see you, Maria. I haven't come across the letter yet. Sally Thrift and Not Hoarder is in. Welcome in, Sally.
Hi, Sally. Glad to have you. I do see this letter, but I want to confirm, Nate, that it's the one you see. Okay. So if you can text us in Instagram, I've got the chat open so that we don't make any more mistakes.
Okay. I will put it through to you right now. Oh, whoops.
Wonderful. Okay, well, this is exciting because today we have
I just put that through to you. I hope we've got the same person.
We do. And
okay. Go ahead.
Oh, today the giveaway goes to Blue Phoenix.
Congratulations. Y for yellow. I see Christy M is here as well. Christy, welcome back. And Denise, Willie Joe is here as well. That's Rachel. Lovely to see you, Rachel.
Rachel, so glad to have you in the chat tonight. And Annette Fain is here as well. Welcome, Annette. So glad that you could catch us live. We normally go live at 10 o'clock, but Pam is in England and she has sales at this time normally. Pamela Blanchard, if you don't know her, she is fantastic. She is a Southern lady with a ton of personality and just delightful to watch. And she usually has this time slot, but she's in England right now, mudlarking. I am so jealous. And shopping with James Braxton from Antiques Road Trip and doing some fabulous things. So we are kind of borrowing her time slot for this evening, which is fun. So we get to surprise you all with an earlier sale, which I'm sure is really nice for a lot of you all. Christy M's here as well. Welcome, Christy.
Hi, Christy. And also Cindy's here as well. I also saw Sonia Cooper pop in as well. Hiya, Sonia. Lovely to see you again.
And John Bo is here. Welcome, John Bo.
Hey, welcome in, John Bo. Nice to see you, buddy.
Excellent. Well, it is so wonderful to have all of you here. And tonight we've got kind of a special sale lined up because we have some pretty special items that are coming to the sale. They're a little higher priced, but they are just fantastic. One of a kind, really amazing vintage costume jewelry pieces. A lot of them are signed. And we've just got some really fantastic things. So I'm excited to jump into the sale, Nate, with your first item because it is really cool. But first, we do have a little bit of housekeeping for all of our new friends in the chat. I saw someone asking about my email, so I'll put it up on screen here for you. Here's how the sale will run tonight. So if you do claim an item from either Nate or me, please send the following information to my email. That's katie@katiescreations1.com. I need a couple of pieces of information from you. That's your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address with zip code, and your PayPal email. All of the items that you are seeing on screen tonight are shipping from Florida. So even though Nate is in New Zealand, his stock is here with me. So we're able to give you a fantastic combined rate on Pirate Ship. Please do make sure when bidding on items that you are in live chat if you are on a computer and all messages if you are on a cellular device. I'm not sure why Top Chat even exists as an option for YouTube, but it does make the chat kind of lag a little bit, and I think it makes it harder to follow along because not all the messages are coming through. Yeah. So just go ahead and take a moment and toggle out of Top Chat if you are in that mode. Also, when bidding on items, you'll often see yourself first because you are closest to your own internet. So refreshing often throughout the sale will just help as best as it can with the lag and make sure that you're up to date with the feed. That way, if there's something you really want, you have a better chance at getting it. We know that lag's tough and we do everything we can to try to combat the lag, but it's not easy and it's something I just can't control. So refreshing will really help with that. And then Angela, she is our fabulous moderator extraordinaire. Karen's also floating around in the chat. Karen Gillett, she helps us as well when Angela needs to step away. Those two are just fantastic. And we couldn't do the sale without them, but they also will let you guys know who wins each item and kind of keep up with things going on. And speaking of sale rules, Nate, we've implemented something sort of new on our sale.
That's right. If you're new, we used to have a rule whereby you couldn't outbid yourself. We found we had basically made a situation where we were taking in just in case bids, which is something that we don't wish to do. So every bid that you put in is a binding bid, even if you've outbid yourself. So you can outbid yourself. And any high bid that you put in to try and secure a piece at the end of a countdown, that is a bid amount that's taken. So if you're unsure of this or why we do it, feel free to email me or Katie and we'll talk to you about it further. But also I see that Teresa is in here as well, who I haven't seen for ages. That is Sweet Tea. Lovely to see you. Sarah Lee Coleman said that she's just sent you updated information also.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sarah Lee. I have that. I just saw the email come through. So excellent. Okay, so we're going to get started with the sale tonight. And boy, do we have some pretty incredible things. And I am excited about them because they are just wow, like cream of the crop. Wow. So the first brooch that we have up tonight is a gorgeous blue number. It is 3 inches in size, and it's going to start off at $35. And guys, when you see this, this one's pretty cool. And it is huge. That's what I love about it. The sparkle's great. This is one of Nate's. I think that this came from your European lot. There's a little fuzz from the jewelry box it was in. But it is fantastic.
This is another one of the, and I think I'm coming maybe a little bit close to halfway through the stock that I bought from Europe. So it's starting to dwindle down a little bit. This is a beautifully constructed piece. I love the color. I love the combination of the light and the dark stones on all of these marquee cuts. It almost looks like a Swiss blue, a London blue, and a single electric blue round at the base. Again, I know it is a little bit more expensive. I'm sorry, but these are the lots that I really had to pony up for. And this is absolutely exquisite.
It really is. What I love is the different sizes of AB stones in this. I think is really remarkable. And then you've got that different color of blues. So that light blue with the kind of London blue topaz, as Nate mentioned, I think is gorgeous. And then just look at the prong setting on this, because it's always amazing to me in these European brooches where they use incredible quality jewelry that you have all these detail around the prongs. They've almost made it a little work of art by itself, which I think is just excellent. As you can see, those prongs, and prong set stones are always a little bit better than glued in stones, of course, because the glue sometimes will disintegrate and the stones fall out. But with the prong setting, it's just kind of that extra step in quality, because it will really hold the brooch in. The stones in the brooch, which I think is great. It's silver tone, and it is a really good size. Just
how many? What's the ratio of silver tone to gold tone that you see? I must see 1 silver tone for every 5 gold tone, or something like that.
I would agree, Nate. I tend to see more gold tone pieces than I do silver tone. So this is kind of unique in that way. And I like the silver tone because I think that there's a lot of things that you wear that the silver tone just goes with. The gold's absolutely stunning and wonderful. But it's just nice sometimes to have silver tone. And I think this on a hat is just perfect because it kind of sprays upwards and it just looks really fantastic. So I'm going to get this on one of our vintage postcards, which is a great way to display brooches.
Oh, Poodle is here.
Hi,
Poodle, my love.
Glad to have you. Poodle is our resident lady that runs the alleyway. And it's just a little virtual alleyway we have here, and we have a lot of fun with it. So, Poodle, you got to let us know what you're selling tonight. I'm excited about that. Okay, so we'll get this on our With Loving Easter Wishes. I am absolutely in love with these little Easter postcards. I picked up a box of, I think, 700 postcards, and I've been going through them. And I have so many Easter ones, but there's just a few I can't part with because the chickens are in hats, and it just makes my whole day. So, yes, we have to get this on the chickens with the hats. I think they're fabulous. All right, so we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Gosh, there's some gorgeous pieces tonight, and this is just so fantastic. Look at that sparkle.
Oh, Bonnie is here.
Hi, Bonnie. Welcome.
Oh, lovely to see you, Bonnie. Bonnie is absolutely lovely. How lovely to see you, Bonnie. So nice. And Noelle, I think that goes to Noelle. Thank you so much. Thank you for bidding also, Pam. I really appreciate it. You know, we do feel like we put ourselves out there a little bit when we get these higher price brooches, and we do really appreciate that you like them as well. Really nice to see you, Bonnie. Really nice to see you. And Noelle, where were you that you took those photos that you posted on Instagram? I think today it looked like you were at some amazing flower show or something like that. There were just lots of plants and lots of really, really interesting vases and bouquets. There was about 10 photos that looked really, really interesting. Lovely to see you, Noelle.
So glad to have you in the chat.
Cutouts of Nate's silhouette in reverse, painted convex glass.
Only at 104.50.
Oh,
how did you arrive at that number?
dear Lord.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well, my next piece, well, my first piece, I should say, is just exquisite. And I'm just going to do it because it's so amazing that I can't not do it. So we're just going to do this first because I think it's one of my favorites. But that's hard to say because the sale is really stacked with some cool things. This brooch I have had, I probably literally for about a year. And I bought it on the yard sale from my brooch dealer, and I kept putting it away because this is something that I almost didn't part with. But it is pretty spectacular, and it is 2 inches in size, but it is a Weiss. Now, if you guys don't know anything about costume jewelry and you're new to this world, Weiss is sort of one of the top manufacturers of costume jewelry, and it's very desirable and collectible, and you just don't see a lot of it available simply because Weiss as a company wasn't around very long. Weiss was founded by Albert Weiss in 1942, and the company only lasted, I think, until about the 70s because his son didn't handle the business very well when he got ill, and unfortunately it closed. But Weiss himself, Mr. Weiss, he was amazing because he worked for Coro, which if you know costume jewelry, you've probably heard of Coro brooches, and they're a very good manufacturer of jewelry. And he learned everything and then started his own company. So all of the stones that he used are Austrian crystal, which is the most sparkly, beautiful, lovely things that you can get. And everything is just to the highest quality. So Weiss is up there with Kramer and Eisenberg and Juliana and all these things. So anyway, this is just spectacular.
We both get crazy excited when we get a Weiss or an Eisenberg or something. We both go absolutely crazy. And when we find a Juliana, because of course the Julianas aren't marked, when we ID a Juliana from the official Juliana website, we are really excited. We get really excited. It was the annual Philadelphia Flower Show at the Philadelphia Convention Center. Lovely. It looked really nice. John Bow says that your hat looks cool.
Oh, thank you, Jumbo. This is Stetson. I love this hat. It's so good. I got it in Nashville. Okay, so this piece is starting off at $45, and if you know Weiss, it is a screaming deal. This is incredible. The AB stones in this are absolutely insane. It is most gorgeous. It's like ice from the Queen's jewel box. It's just beyond stunning. I love this so much. You've got pinks and blues and yellows and purples. That's the wonderful thing about Aurora Borealis stones is they pick up the light and cast every color you could ever imagine, which is just great. And this is signed. It is a signed Weiss. There's the mark right there. And you can always tell the quality of Weiss because the back of the brooches are just highly polished with this gorgeous puddling that they do where they solder all of this and it's smooth. So this is really quite the
they just mirror them, absolute mirror finishes with these intense sparkles of pink and yellow and purple, and it is super clean, really super clean. This is a beautiful example amongst Weiss brooches, I would say.
And I've seen a lot of, I mean, as many as I can because you just don't see tons of Weiss, but I've seen quite a few Weiss pieces, and I don't see many all AB stones. I actually have one that I've kept in my personal collection, and I want to say I paid 75 for it at a really, really expensive show I went to, but I had never seen another one, and it was just so amazing. I had to have it, so I did end up buying it. But yeah, this is super clean. Like, it came out of somebody's jewel box and they maybe wore it once, kind of thing, to a very fancy Hollywood party, which is.
I mean, if I went into an antique center and I saw that there, and I saw it had $100 or $110 price tag or something, $120, I would not balk for a second. I would not have that thing, which I do occasionally think, like, you're dreaming when people put these overly inflated prices on things, and you sort of look at it and you think, oh yeah, that's not worth that. But if that had $120, I would think it would be worth every cent out of it.
Yeah, and Weiss typically does go for high prices, so this is a great deal if you're looking to get into the realm of Weiss without the crazy price tag. Okay, so this postcard is from 1914. And I love this. It's a little doggo. It says, "It's about time I had a letter." And I love that. So we're going to put our sparkly Weiss brooch on this adorable dog. He kind of reminds me of Louis, and I think he's very cute. And I love the bow tie on his neck that matches the brooch. These are fun. You can always do your brooches this way in a little flower frog and put them on the corner. Or, of course, you can turn this into a necklace by just looping something, through the back, which I think is really great. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and start the countdown on this. I see Serenity at 65. So here we go at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end, friends. Gosh, this is a gorgeous one.
That's stunning. Hello, Serenity. It's lovely to see you. And Joe snuck in as well. Hey, Joe, buddy. Nice to see you.
Glad to have you here in the chat tonight. All right, and I see that. So we'll see who's grabbing that. Gosh. Man, look at that sparkle. I just can't get over how incredible that is. Yes, very, very fancy Weiss bling on Louis. Pam, congratulations. That is
wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, and a great price too, really. Congratulations. That's a stunning piece.
That is stunning, and I'm so thrilled it's coming to you. And thank you everybody else who is bidding on who bid on that item. And of course, we've got some other great pieces coming as well, so you won't miss those. Karen Chase and Vintage, good to have you here.
Hi, Karen. That's my friend Karen. Hi, sweetheart. Lovely to see you.
Ooh, I just knocked over my black light, which we will need later in the sale because we got some glowy pieces coming up.
That's her anniversary gift to herself.
Oh, that's fantastic, Pam. I love that. Gay says, I saw a lovely design for converting a necklace to the brooch pin and though it has a bail on top of the tube for the chain to go through. Oh, that's really clever, Gay. I think I can picture what you're talking about. That's unique. Wonderful. Okay.
Before I forget, that first giveaway,
yes,
did that get given to somebody else?
That went to Blue Phoenix.
Yeah, I've got a sneaking suspicion, and you might know there was something in the chat that Blue Phoenix said give it to Jeannie, and I think she meant the Jeannie that was new. I'm sorry if I've got that wrong. Yes, send it to Jeannie, are we talking about the brand new Jeannie that's new to the group? Because we had a new Jeannie earlier on.
We have 2 genies in the chat.
And your mum.
Yes. Yep. All right. I'm going to assume it's our wonderful new Jeannie from Hortense, Georgia.
Yes, yeah. I think Jeannie fighting breast cancer. Yep, I think she should send that. I did see that flash on, and the chat moved so fast. It's just occurred to me.
That's so wonderful. You guys are fantastic. Wow. Thank you guys so much. And I will be sending that with a special surprise to Jeannie for sure. Okay. This next brooch is really amazing. And, I tried so hard to photograph this, and I think it came out well, but you just couldn't see the amount of sparkle on the camera as I'm seeing it in person. So I'm anxious for you guys to see this on the sale. This is 2 inches in size. It's one of Nate's Austrian pieces, and it's pretty spectacular if you ask me. I think it's just wonderful. This is gold tone, 2 inches in size, and it's starting off at $34, and it is absolutely incredible. Look at the purples and fuchsia pinks and greens in this.
Did we test this for glowing? I can't remember which ones we tested and which ones we didn't now.
But I will check this again. Unfortunately, this one doesn't glow. But it doesn't mean that it has any less sparkle. It is just so cool.
It's a lovely combination, this sort of pink and green. A lot of people don't think of that as a good combination, but it is beautiful together. And again, this isn't marked made in Austria, but we both believe that these are Austrian stones. This was from the lot, one of the Ukrainian lots. There's Jeannie Marie there. Jeannie Marie, could you please send your address to Katie? The email there is on the screen because there was a giveaway, and the person who won that giveaway wants it to be sent to you.
That would be wonderful, Jeannie. But if not, I can get it from my mom. I believe she has it. Bonnie, Karen. I read Karen as Katie. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is like a bejeweled fruitcake. I totally agree, Poodle. That is the most fantastic way to describe this brooch. It's fuchsia pink and green and purple. The lilac is not reading as purpley, I think, as I would love it to, but it is really gorgeous. And this brooch, with all the open work in the back, really allows that light to just shine through. When I held the light behind it, I think you could see how amazing it was. This is just, the colors are so rich, and that's how you can tell that this is an Austrian piece, because the color saturation in this, as Nate mentioned, is just a step above anything else you're going to get with U.S. brooches. So I think it's just pretty spectacular. And I like the circles design, Nate, because these are really good for glasses too. And I think this one would work just as well for that too. When you need to hold your glasses, you can always loop them through a vintage brooch. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love that. I think that's just really clever. This combination, Gay said, we said it basically at the same time. Pink and green is a magnificent combination. It really is. I know people don't necessarily think of it, but they complement each other so beautifully.
They really do. And especially that green with the fuchsia pink, I think is amazing. I'm going to get this on one of our vintage postcards. And the Easter postcards right now are really speaking to me because I think that they're just so amazingly awesome. So we're going to get this on one of our 1900s Easter postcards. Look at the colorized detail on this egg. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And we're going to put that. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love the brooches with these postcards. They're just so special to me. And I think that is a winning combination. So we're going to start the countdown on this one. Pink and green, great colors for spring and Easter. Yeah, Greg, totally agree. You can do so much with brooches. So even if you're thinking, that's a lot of sparkle, and maybe I'm not a sparkly person and I wouldn't necessarily want to wear it, you can enjoy its beauty by pinning it onto a vintage pillow. You can put it on the side of a postcard. You can do just amazing things, even if you've got someone that's getting married. How amazing would this be as a special gift to them? And they could put it into their bridal bouquet, which is made all of vintage brooches, so that it never welts and they can rewear the pieces that they had in their wedding. I think that's fabulous.
Yeah, I love that too.
And spring weddings are coming up, so this is a good time for that. So we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Oh, pink and green are Mom's sorority colors.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. Mom made turtles, didn't you? You painted turtles with your sorority logo, I think, and then gave them away. I think you'll have to put that.
Gay says it looks like that Easter egg's wearing undies.
Oh my gosh, it totally does. It kind of does look like it's wearing.
Oh, it does. It's wearing a thong.
It's wearing a
thong.
That's too funny. That is a great observation, Gay. I appreciate that very much. Your nephew is getting married in July. Oh, that's fun.
Cool. I have incorporated brooches into bridal bouquets. Yeah, because our little poodle was a florist of much note.
That's wonderful.
That goes to Tippy Wings. That goes to Christy. I love that brooch. Wanted it since I saw it in the reel. You kept that very quiet.
You did. I didn't know you wanted this one, Christy. So congrats on that. It is headed your way, all the way to Texas. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, what to do next. It's always exciting. All right. I think I'm just going for it, y'all. I really am, because I'm just so excited about these. This next brooch is so cool to me. It is very hefty. Lindsay, hi.
Lindsay Weiser. Is this a friend of yours?
Lindsay is my next door neighbor, and they are having a little get together right now. Jeffrey's over there hanging out, playing games, and having fun. And I'm having fun here at the sale, but I am a little jealous because they're all having a good time. But I'll be over after, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Glad to have you in the chat. Okay, so this next incredible brooch is a Juliana, and I confirmed it with the Juliana website. And Nate, this was also in the Juliana collector's book that you got. And if you're not familiar with Juliana as a whole, it's a company that was founded by a woman that wasn't named Juliana, but a collector sort of named it Juliana. And they used to sell these in higher end department stores with tags. And of course, as we all know, with paper tags or labels that are not permanent, they get taken off and thrown away. So a lot of times it's very difficult to identify a Juliana, because unless someone has an original with a tag, you don't know that it is Juliana. So sometimes you may have brooches sitting in your collection that are Juliana, but you just don't know because they're not signed. This one's not signed, obviously, because they didn't sign a lot of their pieces, but I have confirmed in 2 places that it is in fact a Juliana, and it's the quality. I mean, Juliana is top of the line. It's Weiss, it's Kramer, it's Eisenberg. It's all up there with our vintage favorite jewelry manufacturers. And this one glows. So I'm just obsessed. This is 2.5 inches. So it's a hefty fella. And this is starting off at $45. And guys, wait until you see it. It is just all that in a bag of chips.
Oh, wow.
This is so good. Get ready. Boom. Look
Wow.
at that glow. Oh, so these are made up of uranium in the glass, which is totally safe. They used it to colorize glass back in the day. You'll find uranium in glassware and dishware and all kinds of things, and they did do it in jewelry. And this glows like crazy. It is, holy smokes, amazing. And it is all glass. Every stone is glass. These big stones are huge. They are solid glass. This is hefty. And you can tell it's Juliana too by the back, just the quality. I mean, the open work, all the prongs, even the way, if you look here, how they've done all the design in the jewelry, that little leaves come over the piece and there's individual.
Yeah.
Look at that are soldered on. Isn't that cool?
The fact that those big stones are partially covered by the intricacy of all of those small stones in the setting, it's an incredibly clever design. I mean, really, that's just a lovely design.
It is absolutely lovely. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and this would be a great brooch to wear for that as well. But also Christmas, also summer, spring. I mean, think about all the times of year that just green works, because green is beautiful. And this is just stunning. These green pieces here are, they're not Coke bottle green, but they are very similar to that kind of vintage Coke bottle color, and just amazing when they glow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I love the marquees and the rounds, but I'm not even sure what you would call these cuts, Nate. What would you consider those?
Which ones?
This here, these big stones, because they're
The
not
large one.
Yeah, they're not technically marquees, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know. I think you could call that a marquee. It's just really plump.
Just big. Just a plump marquee. I love that.
It's big and plump.
So here it is on the side. Gay is our resident jeweler in the chat. So she is really great at showing how things are made and constructed, and she does some lovely work. But this is just, the design of this is beyond anything.
Exceptional.
It's exceptional.
Sybil Purvis. What a fantastic name. Welcome in, Sybil. Blue Phoenix says, sorry, I had a connection disruption. Meant to say, please, yes, send it to Jeannie from Hortense. Thanks so much, Blue Phoenix.
Blue Phoenix, that is so wonderful. Sybil, so glad to have you in the chat. Okay, so we've got one of our vintage postcards. I'm going to put this on. This is with best Easter wishes. And I love that these chickens are just getting absolutely drunk off of champagne, while this bunny looks very angry that the Easter eggs are cracked and they are not paying any attention to him. So that's my little made up story for this postcard. I love it. I think it's great. And again, for Easter too, you can always wear green. We used to, for St. Patrick's Day, of course, do that age-old thing in school where someone would come up to you and say, if you're not wearing green, I have to pinch you. And then you would not be wearing green. And so you would say, oh, I'm wearing green underwear. Yes, we always did that. But now you won't get pinched with your green brooch because you've got something in order. Okay, so this is fabulous, Juliana, with that glow. Look at those small marquee stones. I mean, they just really add such dimensionality to this brooch and elegant design. And Juliana, when you do find it online, it is just crazy expensive. So this is still a killer deal. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Just gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, I saw Lisa Day sneak in as well. Hi, Lisa Day. Hi, Gia Schaefer. Lovely to see you. And I think Oh, and Sybil Purvis was the other one that I saw popped in.
Sybil's a new name to me, so it's cool to have some new folks in the chat. All right.
Oh, there was a
And
real flurry there at the end. Up, Noel. Congratulations. And that's worth every cent too. Congratulations.
That one is spectacular. So, Noel, congrats on that. I think you're going to just adore that.
It was so nice going through Noel's Instagram, because when it was the jewelry I was looking at, there were ones that I thought, oh, I'm sure that was one of mine. Or I think that was one of Katie's ones. And yeah, I love your jewelry collection, Noel.
Noel's got some really cool pieces, which is always fun. But that's a spectacular stunner. You're gonna love that. Okay, let's see what we have next here. Oh yes. Oh my, this one. Oh, this one Nate had, and every time I'd see it, I just couldn't help myself. I wanted it. It was so good. And of course, I understand Nate needs to sell it. So it's coming to the sale, and it's just really great. Let me get
Ruthie S says, I'm like 20 feet from your front door, Katie.
Hi, Ruthie. Ruthie's my other friend in the building.
It's like very much like I'm calling from, they're calling from inside the house. What's that franchise of movie?
Franchise of movie calling from yes, the horror movie.
Yeah, the horror movies where they gets the call, but they're calling from the inside of the house.
Yeah, with Jamie Lee Curtis, isn't it? Scream. Yeah. Yes,
Scream, right. Susan Romney is here. Youngest son and daughter-in-law took her out to eat for her birthday. Happy birthday, Susan.
Happy birthday, Susan. So good to have you here.
Ganadote says, I love your hat.
Oh, thank you. I love this hat. It is a vintage Stetson in that gorgeous straw color. And it has a brackish feather that my dad got me for Christmas. If you guys don't know anything about Brackish, they're a really cool company out of North Carolina that does like hat feathers and feather bow ties made out of peacock feathers and all kinds of really cool stuff. So it's a cool company. Willie Joe, yes, I can. So in honor of today's special sale, I thought I would wear my Hattie Carnegie brooch. This one I haven't been able to part with yet because it's just so special. But this is a gorgeous little Hattie piece. Isn't that just so elegant with the cabochon?
Oh, that's middle? So nice. That is so beautiful. Hattie Carnegie is another of those names that just...
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, you're right. Jamie Lee Curtis is in the other horror movie, Halloween. Yep. Oh, yes, the Coca-Cola trays are back up on the wall now. I'm so happy. I feel like everything's kind of coming together in the new apartment, which is great.
Hey, Mayberry.
Hi, Mayberry.
Patricia. Hey, Patricia.
Okay, so this next brooch, like I said, Nate's had for a while, and I just ooh and ah every time I see it because it's so cool. This is 3 inches in size, and it is going to start off at $46. I truly think, Nate, that this is from the 50s or 60s. It is amazing. I don't know if you were able to find it. We were doing some research on these pieces last night, but this one's like crazy good.
I did not find it. This again was one of my European purchases. It is exceptional. The quality of these rhinestones is absolutely outrageous. That it is so pretty. Hiya, Ruthie.
Hi, Ruthie.
It's lovely movement with the dangle. I mean, it's not fully articulated, but it has enough dangle and articulation there to move around. The back is in lovely order as well. Again, it's just such a beautifully constructed piece. And my cousin is just kicking me, saying, "Stop saying sorry about the price of the
Yeah,
brooches."
do
And
not.
I can't help myself in some ways. So this is expensive, but a little bit more expensive, but it is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it is so rich and elegant. And again, this is the kind of thing that I just can see Lucille Ball wearing, or any of your Hollywood stars from back in the day. This has some incredible puddling on the back. I mean, you can really tell a quality brooch by just how polished the back
Yeah,
is and how smooth they make that metal. And there is not a single dead or off color rhinestone in this. It is just as clear can be, and it is amazing. And then all of these pieces, as Nate said, are here, and there's such movement. It's like almost like a waterfall, but it kind of also reminds me of a tree of life. I think it's just wonderful. Stunning in an updo is absolutely right, L. Carver. And
Oh,
well,
welcome. And Sybil says that she is new here, new to the channel, and loving it. Lovely. Thanks,
yay!
Sybil.
So good to have you, Sybil. We're glad you're here.
Oh, Karen
Um,
Lord is here as well.
hi,
Like, it looks
Karen.
like a mushroom comet cloud.
It does
Wow. Yeah, I
look
can
very atomic.
totally see that. I can totally see that.
Yes, a turban and tux would look great with this. I love that big emerald cut in the center with all of the smaller rounds coming out. I think it's just stunning. This is a really good piece. And this is our little $14 Amazon clutch purse. We've got them in all
Yep.
different colors. And I use these little helpers during our sale. Of course, when you get a purse like this and you get a vintage brooch, you can just pin it straight onto the bag. But it really does elevate this little purse into something that's just crazy amazing. And I guarantee you, if you were to go to any summer wedding with this on your purse, people would wonder what custom designer bag you were walking around with, which in reality, it's just a little Amazon bag with a very fabulous brooch. So I
Yeah.
think that's always
Oh,
kind of a fun.
Serenity. I was just thinking, oh, I'm going to be able to keep this. I was just thinking, oh, I want to be able to keep this. I'm not mad about that. But Serenity is bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It's such beautiful quality. It really is stunning quality.
So we're going to get this on one of our vintage postcards. And like I said, I'm really loving these Easter ones. And this one's fun. It's little chickens with your top hats and your Sunday best going along. This postcard is from 1909. So we will get our fabulous sparkly brooch on the chickens. I think they are great. They are having the time of their lives. Let's see if I can. I don't want to block the chickens, but I think that's unavoidable because this brooch is so big. Okay.
Audrey Lee Patterson. Welcome in, Audrey Lee.
Audrey, so good to have you in the chat. Yes, it is a riot with all the chickens just parading around. It says the Easter parade. How fat. Look at this chicken. He's giving the side eye. She's upset about something, and then that chicken's just having the time of his life with his little monocle. Hi, Georgia. Glad to have you in the chat.
Hi, Georgia. Nice to see you.
All right, so we're going to start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Fantastic.
Yeah, I think Serenity might just,
No, we got some flurries at the end. There's always a bit of a lag, so take a moment, refresh, folks, because we've got some really good pieces. Okay.
It might go to Rachel. Rachel, congratulations. Oh, now, that's a great price. Honestly, congratulations. I'm delighted you got that. That's such a pretty piece. You will love it. I promise you, when you get that, you are absolutely gonna love it.
Yes, you are, Rachel. And Rachel, she wears all of her brooches on her ball caps. And I met her at the extravaganza in Ohio. She was selling next to George, and she had all of the brooches on her cap, and she got this really cool sparkly AB brooch from me. So that one is going to be excellent with all of your other brooches. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Angela, I do love the kangaroos.
Yeah.
Thank you. She's putting kangaroos with her salts.
And speaking of animals, I think it's time to introduce you to somebody very, very, very special. And that is Panda Pete. Panda Pete is coming to the sale tonight. If you don't know, my mom, who has been floating around in the chat, Jeannie, she makes pottery and she does an incredible job. And she is a triple major. She studied art, she studied English, and she has a major also in communications, which is not an easy feat to do. So she is incredible, and she studied glass blowing and pottery and all kinds of things in college. And of course, she does these things now at home in her own studio, and she's been making some really fantastic pieces for my sale. And I love this particular panda. And we've been calling these Julies, and I think they are great. They're just wonderful, adorable little dishes that mom works really hard making. And they are perfect for your jewelry. So if you're like me and you've got, a lot of dishes to wash or things, and I have rings and I love rings. I don't like to wear my rings when I'm doing dishes because I've had rings fall down the disposal. So this is a really great little thing to keep by your sink that just makes you smile, and you can also use it very practically to hold your jewelry or by your bedside when you've got chapstick or little small items you wish to corral. Panda Pete is here to bring smiles to your face and to corral all of your small items. So before we start with Panda Pete, I do have a couple of questions for you. So how many hours a day do pandas spend eating? That is my trivia questions about pandas for everybody.
How many? I would guess a lot. I would guess they'd probably be. So how many hours a day did you say do they eat?
Yes. How many hours a day do pandas spend eating?
I think they sleep an awful lot.
They do.
Let's say they eat 12 hours and they sleep 12 hours. That's my guess.
You got that right on the head, along with Sarah Lee Coleman and some great people in the chat. Yep, 12 hours they spend eating. Can you imagine? That sounds glorious. 12 hours, nothing.
Yeah, that's right, Gabe. Bamboo is not easy to digest, and it's not very, doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it either, I don't think.
So here's a little photo of my mom working in her pottery studio. This is totally her nirvana, and she has so much fun with these pieces. And this is her glazing table where she puts on all the glaze. Now, these are not easy to do. And by the way, this beautiful Julie is starting out at $45. These are so hard to do because they require many firings, and this is made out of earthen stoneware, and they have little adorable feet. Now my mom uses beads from all over the world. She doesn't get just your average craft store bead. They really are special glass beads from various places. She's signed this piece, and then she's also been doing the K&N, our wax seal stamp that you guys get on all of our packaging, in clay with glaze, which takes a long time to do. These are very hard to make, and she fixes them on the bottom. And then you've got this beautiful kind of mint green glaze down on the bottom to add a little pop of color. And then all of these pieces are glazed. Oops, sorry, Panda. Pete, you're upside down. Has been glazed, and then you have to cut out all of these individual details here for the paper transfer. So they're not easy to make. And then my mom spends a lot of time finding vintage findings for these pieces. And this is a vintage brooch that Panda Pete is sitting on. And I love that he's playing the trumpet. That just makes me so happy. He is absolutely adorable and cheery and fun. And the mom's added some other vintage beads and buttons to round out this design, which I think is just incredible. I love the earth and stoneware. My mom also works with porcelain, which is even harder. But as you can see, the speckles in this clay really make the stoneware what it is, and I think that's really gorgeous. I love the colors as well inside the paper transfer. Those yellows and greens are just so cheery for spring. So this one is fantastic. Yes, hold rings off the toilet. I didn't think about that. Let's see. So I've got one of my favorite rutile rings. Okay, Panda Pete. Yes, look. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. It's like, hello, I've got this little ring for you. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Fantastic suggestion.
Georgia, I'm sorry you haven't been doing well, and I'm glad you're getting better. Yeah, it's lovely to see you.
I am so sorry, but we're glad to have you here, and I hope the sale will take your mind off things for a while. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown on Panda Pete. Now, of course, you can name him whatever you want, but I think Panda Pete is very cute. Look how I just love, I got to take a minute and say this about pandas. I just love how round and chubby they are. It just makes my heart so happy. They're delightful little creatures. I love them, and their coloring is everything. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid. And look at little Panda Pete living his best life.
Gosh, hi, Diane Herman. Favorite. Hi, Diane. Lovely to see you, Diane Herman. And Joan Clavier is here as well. Joan, I'm not sure if I said hello to you earlier. Hello, Joan.
Hello, good to see you.
There's the souls.
And we'll see who's grabbing Panda Pete. He's so precious, this little guy. All right.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan. Serenity is taking Panda Pete. Oh, Serenity, I'm so glad you like him. He's precious.
Sorry, D-Buys, you were just after the sold. Maybe that is a good idea to refresh now, just to catch up with the feed as much as possible.
Yeah, please do. And if you guys are interested, I can bring another Julie. If anyone is interested in one right now, I do have another piece that Mom made, and I can bring that if you guys are interested. But Serenity, thank you so much. And Dee Dee Buys, if you are interested in one, I'm happy to run another one. Okay, Carly is interested. Well, I was going to save this closer to Easter, but he's right here and he's precious and I just love him. So we'll go ahead and bring the bunny tonight. He's one of my favorites. Mom said this took quite a while, many, many weeks to do this one. So we're starting this off at $45 in the chat. And this is adorable. Another earth and stoneware piece with carrots and rabbit, perfect for Easter. And this little guy, he does come out of his little cabbage. So he's a movable piece and he's adorable. Now I need some suggestions for names because I'm not sure what we should name him, but he is just precious, guys. Perfect for Easter. Yes, bunnies or bunny. Yes, I love him. It does have that beautiful little glaze around the bottom, and it is signed by my mom. This one does not have feet, so it's a little flatter on the counter. And I think that this guy is just so adorable peeking out of the cabbage. Mom says it took quite a while to get this rim perfect. You know, centering small pieces on a wheel are very difficult. I remember doing my first pottery class with my mom, and I thought, oh, that's pretty easy looking, you know, because you get the water and the little sponge and your little hunk of clay in the middle, and I'm trying to do it, and you really got to put a lot of pressure on it. and then my thing went flying, and I was like, okay, so this is not that easy. And then, of course, all the tools to get, and I can see my mom, with the little sponge making every edge just perfect. It's definitely takes time. I see Hector as a name. We've got Buster, Pierre, Beatrice. Oh my gosh. Bernard. I love Bernard. Of course, they're so great. This would just be really cute all year round. I mean, I say for Easter because, of course, bunnies and Easter go together. But yes, all year round in the kitchen, this would just be a wonderful thing.
Hey, Adam, buddy. Nice to see you.
Hi, Adam. So glad to see you. So I see Carly in at 45. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown. And I just think this is just so adorable. He's really cute. We had, when I was in school, we had a bunny, a class bunny. I think his name was Bunny, which was funny. And my mom let us take it home for the weekend. You know how you can take bunnies, or the class pet home. And maybe it was just our turn. And Mom was like, that's fine. So we got this bunny and we let it loose in the living room because we thought, well, the bunny needs to run around. Oh, no. That bunny, we could not get it back in its cage. It took like all afternoon we were chasing this bunny. And then it went back to the school and it got out of its cage and chewed all the computer wires. So Bunny was not so adorable, but he was fun. Okay, so we will start the countdown on this.
Hey, Mike. Mike, buddy. Mike, what's magic? Long time no see, Mike.
Okay, so here we are at $50 with Serenity. So here we are, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. He's coming by just to say that some bunny loves you this Easter. All right. Let's see who's going to grab that. Beautiful piece. This is a stunner. I love this one. Mom does such great work. And it's fun to get to do this with her, that we can share back and forth on these things. All right, let's see who is getting that. Adam says he had a pet bunny growing up named Harvey. Oh, that's a great name for a bunny. All right.
That goes to Christy Gaza.
Christy really wanted that one. She told me before the sale. So congrats, Christy. I'm glad you got that. All right.
What do you call a group of bunnies jumping backwards?
A group of bunnies jumping backwards. I'm not sure. What is the answer? Did Christy say? Okay, let's see. Joan knows.
Oh,
Receiving hair. That's
wow.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. I am here for a good dad joke. Listen here. I love that. And he just groans.
That is such a dad joke.
My favorite dad joke of all time, and I love to tell this, and Nate's gonna hate me for it because not really, but my favorite dad joke is why are elevator jokes so funny? I love this joke.
Why are elevator jokes?
Because they work on so many levels. I just love it.
It's awful.
I need one of those symbols in the background, like. Well, I can't do the symbol effect. Clearly, that was terrible, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
Okay, so our next brooch is a fabulous AB stunner with beads that are they're multicolored. I've never seen anything like this. This one's really special. This is 3 inches in size, and it is starting off at $34 in the chat. Wait until you see this, because this one, Nate, is so good. It does not glow, but It is just got so much movement to it. It's really beautiful. I just love this.
Yeah, this is a really interesting brooch. The combination of these yellow ABs with the red ABs and the bluish purple pink ABs, it's quite a striking contrast between the colors of them. Again, this is another European one, and you can see there's just something different. Do you know what I mean, Katie? When you
Yeah,
just look and there's just something fundamentally different about this design, um, and it's just so interesting. I really love it, and I love the fact that this would go with so many colors. You know
this
that you
would
can
go with
get
so many colors.
so many different things, and the quality of the sparkle from this distance when it's back
Oh yeah,
on
we get the
your
paparazzi effect.
yeah.
Yeah, this is a really nice brooch. One thing I never see is I see sometimes brooches that have little beads attached and things, which is always an amazing design feat to me because of the way that they have to wire these through here. But these being multicolored like they are, and they look like little bits of cracked glass, they're absolutely just stunning. And it's sort of an orangey color with yellow, that's another thing.
Yeah,
You don't see yellow in
yeah,
vintage costume jewelry hardly ever. And because yellow is harder to make as a color, and when you see it in these beads, I think this makes this excellent. It is gold tone with all the puddling on the back. I think that this is probably late 50s, early 60s
yeah,
because they did a lot of the AB stones around that time. That's when they were invented in 1958. So if you have a brooch that doesn't have ABs, most likely it's a little bit earlier than that,
yeah.
from the 50s, that is. But let's see here. We're going to get this on. We had Betty. Well, I've been trying to use Betty a little more because I think Betty feels slighted that Sophia has been getting all the attention. But we've got
Oh,
Sophia here with the stunner. Yeah, this
yeah, beautiful. It
so
does. I can see it in an ice cream cone way. I can
yeah.
actually see the ice cream cone. Yesterday, I wore something from 5 years ago, and it fit. So proud of myself. It was a pair of let's be positive here. It's a pair of earrings.
I love that. It really does, Diane. That's a great joke, Karen. But yes, Diane, I think that this is fantastic because of the shape of it and the fact that it really commands a large space, on this purse. It just looks so good, and the colors work really well together, which I like.
Yeah, yeah.
So I see Poodle in at 37. So we're going to start the countdown. We're going to get this on our To Wish You a Happy Easter. These little chickens have a candlestick phone, and they are having a delightful conversation with someone from New York in 1910. This is a Tux postcard. Love, love, love this particular brooch. I think it's so stunning. So we're going to start the countdown here. Yeah, it is a Liberace brooch. Totally. It looks like little candies. That's another thing I like about it. Okay, so here we are at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So gorgeous. All right. Let's see who's going to grab that one. It's always fun. Some of these that we're selling tonight are so good.
There's the sold.
Sold. Let's see who gets that. I think it's going to be Poodle. Poodle, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations. You're going to love that. It's such a beautiful piece. Thank you so much. Do you match your postcards to the brooch or randomly grab a postcard? Asked Gavin.
Gavin, that's a great question. I just randomly, I do match the postcard to the brooch, but I don't do it in advance, if that's what you're asking. I just kind of grab, I know the postcards really well at this point, and I will grab what I think kind of works with it. And if I have something in mind, I'll do it. And then Angela, she is amazing. I have to grab this. Okay. Angela in the chat, she made these great little dividers for me, which you guys all know about if you've been here a while. And she categorized, so it's really easy for me to get to postcards and find different themes. And they're just fabulous. So this little postcard bin's great. I really utilize this every sale. It's amazing.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay, let's do the. I'm gonna do this one next because I think it's just excellent. Okay, this next piece is yellow, and I just mentioned that yellow is kind of hard to find, and it is in vintage jewelry. And this one I got down in Savannah. And it is just such a fantastic yellow brooch. And I this is another one that I just almost kept myself personally because it's so good. So this piece is signed. It is marked B. David, which B. David is incredible quality jewelry. This is 3 inches in size, and B. David comes from Cincinnati, Ohio. They were founded in 1945 as just a small jewelry shop, and then they became incredibly popular. So in the realm of collecting jewelry, B. David is a very, very nice name. Sure.
Very good name. Hi, Maria Rodriguez. So lovely to see you. Gayset thought that her phone was doing that dinging, but it's actually yours.
Oh, it is my phone. I better double check to make sure everything's okay. Just checking in with mom on grandma. Okay, so this B. David piece is signed, and it is fantastic. It is all yellow. It is starting off, guys, at $45, but it is worth every penny. Look at this. Is this not amazing? It's golden sun yellow with these really light pale yellow stones. Not a single stones, beautiful marquise and baguettes that make up this brooch. It's gold tone, and it is just stunning. There's the B. David mark on the bottom. I don't know if you can see all the puddlings there, but this one is gorgeous. It is like yellow diamonds, absolutely sparkly and insane. And it is just magnificent. So this is one that I almost didn't give up, but I wanted to bring it to the sale because of the quality is so good. Everything's prong set, and it has a working safety clasp on the back, and it is just fantastic in that yellow color. I wish the yellow was showing up a little bit more saturated. It doesn't glow. It's truly a golden sun yellow.
Leaf brooches and brooches with this sort of shape really lend themselves to these purses.
They do, because of the curvature, I think, just works so well. So this is on Vanna White, but we can try it on all the different colors. The sisters need to get their work out. So we'll show it again on Vanna White. Fabulous, fabulous. And when you find B. David, at least in my research and experience and seeing it at shows and things, it is just incredibly expensive. So this is just a screaming deal. If you're wanting to get into signed pieces and you're wanting yellow, this is definitely the brooch to do it about.
Heidi, Jeannie says, your mum says, tell about the cool jewelry motorized case it was in. I bet people remember those.
Oh yes. This was in a shop down in Savannah, one of my favorite shops, called Right Square Vintage, and they have all their jewelry in one of those rotating cases that you'd see sort of like in coin shops. And you press the button, it's very fun, and it rotates around like a Ferris wheel, and then all the jewelry's on display. So I really enjoy going into places that have those because it's very core memory to me when I was a kid. getting to see those with mom places, and mom remembers them from her childhood. So she and I always find them very, very magical. Okay, so I'm going to get this on our Happy Easter to You postcard. And it is very yellow. You can see it now a little bit better, I think, up against these postcards with the chickens really show up. But
Joe says he's got one of those showcases in his living room.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
What would that be?
This is starting off at $45, Carly, and it is signed B. David. And it is just spectacular. I don't think you're going to find another example like this, at least in the near future. It's definitely a collector's piece. So we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19.
Can we see the back again, please, for Barbara and Bundo?
Absolutely, Barbara. No problem at all. So here's the back. It is gold tone. And then I don't know if you guys can see. There's the B. David mark right there. It's got that little nameplate on the back. So it is pretty special. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Gosh. Yeah, I just really love this. It is stunning. Oh my God.
Heidi says, I wear my brooches on my jeans jacket. I'm prepared to say these are my version of tattoos, but I can change them. That's cute.
And that's a really clever idea. And of course, jean jackets are just, I think, the perfect vehicle for brooches because they can withstand holding a lot of weight. With some of these vintage brooches are quality and just very hefty.
Oh, Maria is expecting another grandchild, a grandson in 3 days. Congratulations, Grandma.
Congratulations. How exciting. That's going to be really fun. Are you traveling, I'm sure, to go see the baby? Exciting things. Okay, yeah. Congratulations, Pam Avery. That is headed to you. I think you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Yes, yellow. Yeah. Yellow's a good one. Yellow's great. Okay, let's see here what we've got next. Oh, I did not write this down, Christy. Okay. Fabulous. And then after this, we are going to do a giveaway. This next brooch is another leaf that's just really spectacular.
And Nick.
Hi,
hey,
Nick.
He missed the memo about us starting earlier. Sorry, buddy. We're about halfway through.
I'm so sorry, Nick. Good to have you here, though. Okay, so this next brooch is starting off at $34, and it is 3 inches in size. It is just spectacular sparkle with ABs and lots of marquees and all the things that we love. Nate, I think you got this in one of your Austrian lots.
Yeah. Again, this is really, really pretty. The leaf is such a classic design for brooches. It really is. You see so many leaves. I love that leaf that you just had up. And this one, again, to me, is just stunning. I love this double row of rounds and then these marquees in the middle. It is just exceptionally beautifully made, and in lovely condition. It's just so stunning.
It is. What I really love about this is it's not just a flat leaf.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the curvature here, but there's so much dimensionality to this that it really it just pops off your shirt. I mean, it is so good in my opinion because of that. And you can wear this so many ways. I like things sort of at a jaunty angle. And again, this would be stellar on a jean jacket. But imagine also just wearing this as a really cool pendant by looping a chain through the underneath, or get a velvet choker and wear that on a velvet choker. Why not? I think that would be really good. Also, because of the shape, I think this lends itself to being a great lapel brooch. So even guys are wearing brooches these days, and I love that we're seeing so many Hollywood stars getting blinged out for the red carpet with their jewelry. Derek Hough on Dancing with the Stars is wearing a lot of brooches now. So costume jewelry is really for everybody. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown on this one. This is what it looks like on Betty. Betty is rocking this, but we will get it on a vintage postcard here.
Nick
And
says he saw another Roadster Girls tray at Dirty Jane's. This one was 172.
wow, that's crazy. So when I bought, and Nick is, for anyone watching in the chat, is talking about the Coca-Cola trays. I don't know, where's my Roadster Girls? Let's see. I'm looking on the wall. I have to turn behind me. Oh, yes. Here, let me move the camera a little bit so you guys can see. There's the right there. Roadster Girls tray from like the 40s or 50s. When I bought mine, I want to say I paid maybe $50 for it. And now the value, I think, has just gone up. But that is still really expensive. So you got a good deal on yours the other day. All right, so we're going to get this on our Easter postcard. I love the chickens with the little nest. I think that's wonderful. This is from 1912. And, ooh, sorry, Mr. Chicken, you're getting a little covered up over there. So, oh, that's a great combination. So we're going to start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Just fabulous. Yeah, I really like this brooch. It's just, see, AB stones, they pick up so many colors, so you can wear them just with about anything. I will be, Carly. I will be doing a house tour soon. I still got a few things to hang up here and there and things to put away. So once I get that done, I'll be doing a house tour for sure. Gay is
Gay. Thanks so much, Gay. I'm sure you'll love it. That's such a lovely piece.
Okay, that is a winner. You are going to adore that. Okay, just in time, Nick, for the giveaway, which is exciting. This is our next giveaway. And by the way, all the things that I'm giving away tonight, my grandmother picked out. And she did a fabulous job getting these. So this next giveaway is a grandma piece. And it is these lovely little florals with a
Oh, that's really cute.
Very cute and very sweet. So they're fun. Perry, welcome. So glad to have you here.
Hey, Perry. Hi, sweetheart. Lovely to see you.
Okay, so how can the folks at home win this fabulous little giveaway?
Okay, you don't need to have purchased anything or intend to purchase anything to enter the giveaway. They're open to everybody. It's letters of the alphabet. You can guess as many times as you like, but one guess at a time. Good luck.
Yep, Grandma is an awesome shopper.
That's such a pretty little brooch.
It's really lovely. I just love the enamel and the pink, and all the little spring colors in it are fun. Okay, let's get on the lookout for some letters, and they are coming in hot. Very, very hot. Okay, I've got the letter. Nate, I've got Instagram open, so when you do find it, go ahead and text it to me I can confirm, because I felt terrible the last 2 weeks. I've jumped the gun and it hasn't been the right letter.
Okay, hold on a second. I found the letter, and I'm just going to go back up
and double check
and make sure that it's the first time it has been used. Okay, I'll send you a message now.
Yep, and we'll see if we see the same person. We always want to confirm so that you guys know that it's totally fair and we're doing our best to be fair. Okay. Yep, I see it. Christy,
Okay, it's
congratulations.
actually Christy Garza with the letter B for Bob. Congratulations, Christy Garza.
Christy's always going on about how she always wants
Never-
to win the giveaways and never wins the
Yeah.
giveaway. Christy, you've won the giveaway.
One giveaway. Deborah Williams is here. Hello, Deborah. I'm not sure if I said hello. Al Carver as well. I'm not sure if I said hello to you. Welcome in. Helen Melchor is in here as well. I don't know how Helen managed to squeeze in undetected. And Jacqueline is here as well. Hi, Jacqueline. That's Jacqueline from Jacqueline's Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles.
And
Barbara
Suzette
Hay.
is here as well. Suzette, welcome. I think Suzette's lagging a little bit. Would anyone mind typing in the chat and letting her know that it's a good idea to refresh? That would be really wonderful. Thank you, Angela.
I see Jenny Penny as well in the chat. Lovely to see you, Jenny Penny.
Got lots of people. So glad to see everybody in the chat. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Suzette Bunting. Hi, Suzette.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, lots of refreshing.
This one. Okay, so this brooch is pretty special because this is the first shell cameo I've ever found in the wild and am now able to bring to a sale. And I absolutely love these. I think they are wonderful. They are very expensive when you see them online and in the antique shops. Our local antique mall with my jewelry lady that specializes in jewelry has a whole case of cameos ranging from $100 to $300 a piece. And I was looking up some sold comps last night, and I did see quite a few of them going for that price. This one is in fantastic condition. It measures 1 1/4 inches in size, and it is, let me just double check my notes here on this, 12 karat gold filled. So it is gold filled. And it's just amazing. Now, Nate, do you know much about the shell cameos?
A little bit, but I would never say that I was an expert of any standing.
Okay, well, this one is just amazing, and it is just perfect condition, and it does have a loop so that you can turn this into a pendant. And I think that the detail in this is amazing. Do you know how exactly they do these? They're obviously carved out of real shell, which makes them just spectacular.
Almost always a conch shell. There is another variety of shell that they use, which gives you a pinker shell, pinker material. But yeah, it is. It's carved out of the material itself. Often when it's still in the shell. I have, and I know that Noel has as well, shells that are actually still intact that have a cameo carved in them that has not been cut out yet. But it's cameos. I love them. I just love cameos.
I think they're one of those brooches to me that's just so absolutely classic. They're the kind of thing that, you know, you just see on TV, and they're never going to go out of style because every time you wear a cameo, people are going to instantly recognize what it is. They're going to love it, and I think it's wonderful. So
that's a brilliant question, Diane. Is it harder to find a cameo with a lady looking the other way? Yes, it is harder to find a left-facing figure. Men are much less common than women. And big scenes are rare as well, but most certainly a lady looking left is less common than a lady looking right.
Yeah. So this one is starting off at $35, which is a killer deal. I like to bring the deal
a great price
when I can. And again, this is 12 karat gold filled. It has a It does have the bail on the back so that you can turn it into a necklace. And I will show that it is. Oh, my light just went out. Oh no. I was trying to show this. Okay, right inside here. Oh, you're just not going to be able to see that. You'll have to take my word for it. It is signed. It is totally signed.
Yeah, it is a travel seal.
Okay, let me plug in my light over here. Sometimes I think these lights just get overheated and they shut off. So we'll get that. Yeah, that it really, I mean, guys, this is a steal of a deal for this cameo. And I'll put the light behind it so you can really get the full effect. Yes, of the shell.
Oh, lovely.
Look how fabulous. Now, this you could totally light from behind in a small way and put this on your dressing table if you wanted to. But of course, wearing it is just fabulous idea too.
If you are buying cameos, that's exactly what you want to do before you buy a cameo is hold it up to the light. And if there are cracks, because they do suffer from cracks, you'll see that when you're looking with light behind them. And that's always a good idea to do that when you're buying cameos. Hi, Alez, funny girl in Tumpton. God, I'm sorry, I can't.
That's okay. That's a hard one. Les, good to have you here.
Hi, Alez.
So I think the detail on this particular cameo is just gorgeous. I do see these, out in the wild from time to time, and I just don't see any hair particularly like this, which I think adds to it. I'm going to get this on one of our Victorian themed postcards from 1905. And it says, with fondest love, absolutely love this woman. I think she's great. And this pairs really nicely with our little cameo woman. So this is a killer deal. If you're looking to get into the world of cameos, this is a good one. So we'll start the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. And this is
a perfect postcard. That is the most perfect postcard for that.
I agree. I think it really pairs well. And this is the kind of thing that you can pass down to your grandchildren and your family. It's really the kind of really good collector's jewelry piece that you're going to enjoy.
It's classic. Yes, such a classic.
It is. It's very classic. Never go out of style. Okay.
Heidi, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Great buy, Heidi.
Heidi, you are going to love that. Okay, let's see. Where did I put this on here? Okay. Heidi. Congratulations, Heidi. Yep, that is fabulous. Okay. My hand. So easy for me to set down these little bags that we use to store the jewelry in, and then I can't find them again. Okay, let's see what's up next.
Okay, what is up next? I have written in my notes purple.
Purple. Oh yes, that's a very scientific name.
Now, Heidi says, now I have to figure out which granddaughter will receive it. How many granddaughters do you have, Heidi? Oh, Vinny's here. Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, buddy. Good to see you. I've got to give a little shout out to Vinny because Vinny's going to say, sorry, I just bumped the microphone with my light that fell down. Vinny's going to say, you message me this quite often, and I do because it really is so worthy of telling you again, Vinny. But Vinny's dad made for me this fabulous collage of old razor blade cartridge advertising, and it is one of my very favorite pieces in my apartment. And I have it hanging in my bathroom again, just like I did in the other apartment. and I always stare at it while I'm brushing my teeth. And the funny thing about this is I have looked at this so many times, and every time I notice a new design because there's quite a few blade cartridges in there, and it is just one of the coolest things to me. So Vinny, shout out to your dad, shout out to you. Vinny's amazing. If you don't follow his channel, definitely follow Vinny. He's so much fun, and he shares a love of advertising. And we do sales together. We do a monthly industrial sale, which should be coming up soon. So definitely fun. But Vinny, I just have to tell you that again because I just love that so much. So weird. I was telling a friend about this today, Katie. Your razor blade framed collection. Yeah, it's fabulous. It really is. Okay, so my next item tonight is 2.5 inches in size. And Nate, I think this one also, I don't know if this came from the European lot. It looks very 50s to me, but I think it's just fabulous. It's starting off at $22. This is in really good vintage condition, but there is a little bit of wear here and there to the purple stones.
Just there is a tiny bit of vintage wear to this one. The paler stones are sort of a pale pinky purple, and they don't read as being very dark. There isn't any glow there, is there?
There is. Yep. I don't know that you can see, but it glows green. It glows. Can you see?
Yep. Is it the middle stone or all of them?
All of them. They all glow green, which is really
I can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. I love this. This is a very pale lilac, which just unfortunately sometimes the colors just don't show up as well. On cameras, we want them to, because in person it's gorgeous. And it has, I love the little prongs that add to the detail and the design around the outside of the marquee stones. I think they're really neat. And then this fantastic flower petal out here is just gorgeous. It's really fun.
It's quite a sort of a loose design that works really, really well with just the sort of main flower showing and just the hints of the back flowers by showing just their petals and not the center. I think it's a very interesting, subtle design.
It is, and this brooch, we'll get this on Vanna White here. I absolutely love, you can see a little bit more in the purple now. I love these longer kind of, this isn't technically bar, but it does have that bar-like effect. And I love these because one of my other favorite things when I'm not wearing a tie is to wear brooches at the collar, because I think they're so elegant and so beautiful. But also on a tie, you can totally rock your brooches on the Windsor knot of a tie, which is really fun. So I think there's lots of opportunities to wear this one in many creative ways. And of course, always on a hat. Hats are great. So we'll start the countdown on this one. Let me get this on the right vintage postcard here. I use these Victorian ladies a lot because I think they're really fun. This is a best wishes postcard. I love the deco theme around the top. So it's lilac. We'll get that with this. Oh, that's a really good combination.
That's very pretty.
Very beautiful. So we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yes, on a jaunty angle, definitely.
Jaunty angle.
Love a jaunty angle around here. I love that postcard too, Poodle. That's a really fun one.
Katie, would you mind if I just went off and took myself a couple of painkillers?
No, not at all.
In just a minute. Thanks.
No problem at all. I hope you feel better. I know what that's like. I was in such pain this week with my back. that I was just having really terrible trouble getting off the couch. So I do know how that is. Congratulations, Serenity. That is headed your way. That's a gorgeous piece. Okay, let's do a little something other than brooches at the moment. I'm going to bring a sterling ring. How about it? Let's do some jewelry that's a little bit different. This ring is really special. I picked this up over December. Over December sounds a little weird. In December, over the Christmas holiday, I went on a cruise with Jeffrey, and I had the opportunity of purchasing some really fantastic sterling and Baltic amber rings. And I think they're wonderful. So I am bringing one of the rings tonight. And I think that this is a fantastic design. This is starting off at $32 in the chat. And it is, let me measure this ring here for you. It is about a size 6. But I think that it's a little bit bigger than that because it fits perfectly on this hand. And I am between a 6.5 and a 7 on this. This is Baltic amber with sterling. It is the most gorgeous design, and there are actually 2 different colors of Baltic amber that's over, I believe that this is, yes, over 50 million years old, this Baltic amber. And it's got that kind of orange color with a little bit of red. And if you don't know anything about Baltic amber, yes, it does glow. I thought so. It has a little bit of a glow. So this is, from trees, and it's like almost petrified tree sap that you get. And it's absolutely gorgeous. The design of this is wonderful. And this comes with a certification card. So it has all the information here about the authenticity of this Baltic amber. And it is just a really snazzy design. I love the 2 half circles with the sterling in the middle. I think it's wonderful. So this one's a great piece and would make a fantastic gift for someone because it comes with its card. It comes, in its little velvet pouch. It has all the things with it, and it's just beautiful. And you can wear it yourself too. It doesn't always have to be a gift for somebody else. It's very comfortable to wear. I love the design of the ring. Overall, it just fits on your hand wonderfully well, and it is just so cool. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. Hi, Helen. Good to see you. At 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Fabulous. And Blingo Star is doing a great job displaying our rings tonight, so we like having him around. Let's see who's going to get this stunner. Serenity says, I got one of your Baltic amber rings in another sale, and it is more stunning in person and so nice to wear. I am so glad you like that, Serenity. I'm glad it made it to you because it's a really stellar piece. They are very comfortable and classy. Okay, Rachel, congratulations. That is headed to you. You are going to love that. I really, really like this piece. Okay.
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's okay. My mom just texted me something, so I am going to take a moment, folks, and just check that and check and make sure Grandma's okay. Let's see. I had the...
Okay. Get those embarrassing questions ready then, people.
Yes, ask Nate anything. There's that.
Virginia, we started earlier today because Pam was still away.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, Ross just got home. He got interviewed by a Japanese journalist about his classic. Okay, love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Gay.
Bye, Gay. Have a wonderful night. Okay.
Yeah, her husband Ross, who's the nicest guy, has got some. He does up cars, vintage cars. He's just such a cool guy. Yep. So, Angie, you're right there. I know you've got the same injury as me. I hope you're coping.
Yes. I hope you're doing better. All right. Fabulous. Grandma's just fine.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
That is great news. Okay, so we've got just a couple of pieces left in the sale tonight, and this is a wonderful piece that Nate has up next. I think this is a really fantastic set. This piece set, is starting off at $28, and you're getting the earrings and the brooch too, so it's really fun. This is Bob. We all know Bob. Sometimes Bob doesn't like to cooperate, so we will see if Bob wants to show off these earrings. Actually, I think Bob thus far is doing a wonderful job. These are Tiger's Eye, which I really love. I love Tiger's Eye in general, and it's a set with the Tiger's Eye brooch and the earrings. So you're getting all of it, and I think it's just really lovely. Nate, I think that this is maybe like 60s or 70s. What do you think on era? Because this is just really beautiful.
Yeah, I would have thought the 60s or 70s. Sybil, enjoyed my evening with everyone, learned a lot. Oh, fantastic, Sybil. Thanks for dropping in. I hope to see you again. Hope to see you. Normally we're on this same day, but we would start at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. Mayberry. Patricia says, in the 80s, he won third place with his car show. A 37 Chevy Coupe. How cool.
Oh, that's cool.
No, I love Tiger's Eye. I absolutely love Tiger's Eye. I love this optical thing that it does, which they call chatoyancy, where you have crystals. It can be crystals, it can be other things that line up in a certain way to reflect and refract light in this fashion, where you get this cat's eye effect. And like Gay was talking about, being careful when you cut shell with the cameo. Tiger Eye is another thing that's really toxic if you're cutting it and you're not wearing breathing equipment. It is lovely material. It really is beautiful material. I really like this sort of almost a weave around it.
Kind of has a basket weave around it, which makes it, and the earrings do as well, which is just
so nice. And this is real. This isn't man-made Tiger Eye. This is real Tiger Eye.
Now, we talk about clip-on earrings a lot because I know that a lot of you have experience with them and you think, oh, they're horribly uncomfortable. Well, we're here to tell you that there are new ways in which you can enjoy clip-on earrings, and I think that there's a ton of ways in which you can re-love clip-on earrings, one of which is fabulous. I actually love wearing them as little points on the collar on my shirt on either side, and since there's two of them, it really is perfect for that. The other thing you can do with Tiger's Eye, and maybe with these earrings it would be just slightly harder to do because it's got not a flat back, but I love wearing earrings. Gay came up with this, where you have a ring and then you take that flat part, if you have a flat ring. Let me show this off here. And
Rachel, the material is like asbestos. It's like a type of asbestos. So it's perfectly okay to wear. You wouldn't have a problem with it. But if you were in a workshop and you were cutting it and polishing it, you would have problems if you inhaled that. It's safe to handle that as long as the stone itself is intact. But yeah, the dust and the dust produced while it's being shaped pretty toxic.
That's such fascinating information. Okay, so with any type of clip-on earring, and they don't always work super well, I will say, with these that have the back, but you can turn them into a little cocktail ring, which I absolutely love. So clip-ons have a lot of uses, and I think that they're also great little ephemera holders. So if you are wanting to clip, say, two postcards together or two things together in a little flower frog, they're just great for that. They work really well as like little paper clips too, which is fun. Or if you have a vintage garland and you want to hang your Christmas cards or your Easter cards or just have something clipped to it, you can string them around the garland and hang your little cards like that. So they're multi-purpose things, which is really fun. Oh yeah, wear them on your shoes. What a great idea, Diane. I can put it on my tie. Absolutely. So here's the tiger's eye. And I'm just going to clip this just like a tie clip or a tie bar right to my tie. And you can also do that as well with the brooch. So you can wear it that way on a tie, which is really fun. So
That's a lovely piece of tiger's eye too.
it's a really good piece. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown on this. This set was starting off at $28. And I'm going to start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, nice, Shirley.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. Yes, clipped a couple of pieces of ephemera together as a gift. That's a fantastic thing to do with the brooches. I love this.
But no takers on them. Okay, that's all right. We can come back to them at the end. Or if you're watching on the replay, if you happen to watch it on the replay, that was still available.
Yes, just let us know. But we will bring that back at another time. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to switch it up again. I've got a necklace, and I absolutely love this necklace because it is a Maltese cross. Hi, Nikki Moss. So
hey, Nikki.
You're just in time, Nikki. You're never late. Okay, so I've got this fabulous. Let me measure this first. This is definitely mid-century. There is no way about it. It's sort of brutalist, and it's just fantastic. And you can get this on a longer chain if you need to as well. So let's see here. So this is about 18 inches in length. And this is starting off at $18 in the chat. And it is for this incredible brutalist Maltese cross, I would say from the 50s or 60s. And it has this sort of simulated stone look to it. But it is some sort of like a vintage resin. And it's just fantastic with these little copper flakes. And this design is just absolutely out of this world. It's copper color, copper toned, and it's just wonderful. This is a really great piece. It does have a fold over clasp on the back. So it's very easy to get on. And look how big the loops are. So this is just simple. Lengthy is good, Vinny. Yeah, I love Vinny. He's in the chat being kind of fun.
Is it heavy? Is it heavy? Sorry? Would you say that it's heavy?
No, that's the brilliant thing about this. So it has all the look of something that's very heavy, but it is not heavy at all. It's actually quite light, so it does make it very easy to wear. And it's a little harder to show off with my tie. Here, let me see if I can. Let's see if I can model that for you a little bit better. I think our I think Blanche does a better job at modeling our necklaces. There we go. You can see kind of what that looks like on. It is not heavy at all. It is definitely a lighter material, which is nice because I know wearing big kind of chunky necklaces oftentimes are hard because they're so weighty. And this, I think, is just the kind of thing that would be good with a jean jacket. So if you're wearing kind of that white shirt with a jean jacket, it's the perfect look. And let me show you the back because I love how starbursty and brutalist this piece is. I think it's very, very cool. It's just a unique mid-century necklace that I absolutely love and I think is fun. And look at the flex. I mean, that just makes this to me. And then you've got all the metal work around the inside. So this is a great mid-century piece. And I did not, by the way, polish this up in any way, but it is sort of like a copper. So I do believe that it would polish up if you wanted to. But we'll go ahead and start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and mid end. Yeah, I love the brutalist stuff too. I think the brutalist design is just fantastic. It truly is. Okay, I don't know that I've seen anyone yet. This book may have a lag. Okay, so we'll bring this back at another time. I realize that necklace sizes can be quite hard, for sure. But this is beautiful. Let's see what I do with its little bag. I'm always taking the bags and putting them somewhere. What in the world?
Speaking of brutalist, that wall art sold, says Nick.
Oh, it did. Oh, yeah. Family Heirlooms had a really fantastic. They're the account that Nick and I love, and they had a really fantastic brutalist wall art piece, and I was potentially going to buy it from them, but I knew the shipping would be a little bit more expensive, so I didn't. And oh, that's a shame. That was a cool piece. Okay, so our next item. Oh yes, another fabulous necklace. Let's see here. Okay. I set things down over here in my little space and then I just lose them. And I don't know why, because I'm not sitting in a very large area. But hey, Heather. How are you?
Heather. Yeah, we did. We came on early, Laura. We came early. I'm exactly the same, Katie. I can be sitting down and I can lose something that can't possibly be more than within arm's reach, and it's completely gone. Did you see the Brutalist movie? What was the Brutalist movie?
Oh yes, it's the movie called The Brutalist. I think it's up for an Oscar. I'm not sure, but I've heard it's really good. It's I can't really describe it, Nate. I'm gonna have to show you a trailer, but it looks excellent. It's called The Brutalist.
Oh,
yes, it's very fun. Okay, so the movie is I think a little bit more serious, but the brutalist style is very fun. Okay, so this next piece is starting off at $18. It is 16 inches in size, and it is milk glass and AB, and this is just a real sparkler, Nate.
I like this combination of the white milk glass and the AB. I think the milk glass and AB together makes each of them look like opal.
Oh, it does.
The milk glass makes the ABs look like opal. The ABs make the milk glass look like opal to me. I'm sure it's just the way that they sit next to each other, and I think it is really, really pretty. This is a lovely design. This is 50s. Did we? Oh, it's got AB, so it has to be 58, doesn't it? Has to be
Yeah.
after 58.
58 or 60, yeah. And it has its shepherd hook, so it just hooks right into any of these pieces here. And this is adjustable, so you can, it's kind of more choker length, but you could totally get a necklace extender on here and have it longer. I love when pieces have that little detail at the end.
Yeah.
So got another AB and a piece of milk glass. Just speaks to the quality of the era, I think. And just absolutely beautiful design. I love the little dangle here. I think that drop is so elegant. So we'll go ahead, and this is gold tone. We'll go ahead and start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Wow.
Yep, just stunning. It would be really cool with a cocktail dress. Totally.
Yeah.
All right. I see that sold. We'll see who's going to grab that. Right.
Noelle, congratulations. And thanks to everyone else who was bidding as well.
Congratulations.
Adrian Brody is about an architect during the World War II era. Not a true story. Adrian Brody is my actor crush.
Yes, and that Sarah Lee, excellent description of the movie. I couldn't quite give that, but yes, when Brutalist was invented, that's very cool. All right.
Actually, can you give me another few minutes? Sorry, I have to duck away again. Sorry.
No problem at all. Okay, so congratulations, Noelle. That is headed to you. That is a gorgeous piece. And our next brooch of the evening. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, let's do this. This is fun. Okay, so this brooch is one similar to a piece that I have. And I love these because they're just so fun for New Year's, but you can wear them, of course, anytime you're just getting dressed up or you want a little pop of fun. And figural brooches are always neat because you can kind of theme your outfits. And I love to wear this when I'm going to the theater or to the opera or the symphony. I think it's really great. This is 3 inches in size, and it is a fantastic top hat brooch. This is vintage. I don't know how vintage, and I do want to point out that there is one rhinestone that right here that's in a little bit of vintage condition, but the rest is just fabulous. I love the design of this. I think it's just gorgeous. The rounds are really effective at adding a whole bunch of sparkle. And then I love that you've got the lone baguette on the side. So this is starting off at $22 in the chat just because of that one little rhinestone. And then you've got all of that puddling on the back. So this is a really fun brooch. And actually, I think this would be fabulous on a hat itself. Why not wear a top hat on a hat? Like, just such a cool thing. So I particularly love the sparkle and design on this. Oh, I lost my little helper friend. Oh, where did that go? I have these little straight pins that I use to put into our little purses to show off the jewelry. And sometimes one of them falls on the floor, which is not good. Okay, so this is what it looks like on Betty. I think she looks fabulous on a black purse. Imagine this with a cocktail dress, that little black dress, that little perfect outfit. You could wear it, of course, with a pantsuit. I'm always team pantsuit. But I think that this would be so elegant with a little night out on the town and your little fun top hat. It's just so adorable. I just love this. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown on this. I'm trying to think if I have. Oh, I do have Let me see. I've got this perfect postcard. I was just thinking about it. Let me see. I just got this the other day and I think it's so, so fun. And Dana, who is in the chat, if Dana is still around, she loves bulldog things. And he is so cool. It says Simply Feeling Bully. And it is a bulldog with a cigar in his mouth. And how fantastic is that on this postcard? Oh, I love him. Okay, so we'll start the countdown here. Yeah, great for glasses too. Totally. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Very Rockettes, and very fun. I love the bulldog. I think that's a fun postcard. Okay, well, we do have a ton of lag tonight. All right, I see that sold, and it looks like that is going to Willie Joe. Rachel, congratulations. You are grabbing the top hat. That is going to look great on your hat. I love that. Good get, Rachel. Okay. Now, my next piece up is really fun. And this is not vintage, but I just kind of love him. My mom actually picked this out at the shop in Savannah and said, "Oh, I think these are so cute." And Mom is learning what all of the different eras are in vintage. So she's always excited when she finds something mid-century because she knows, that mid-century is fun. And she now knows about Art Deco because I love Art Deco. So Mom's learning. And it's so fun to go shopping with her because she'll bring something over and she's like, "I think this is mid-century, but I'm not sure." And of course, she nailed it. This is totally mid-century, but it's not mid-century era, but it's got the style. So this is 3 inches in size, and I am starting off this adorable little mid-century modern cat. He is so fun at $15, and I do believe, let me see, yes, he does glow. So he's got a little bit of glow to him. He's silver toned. He's just a happy little fella. He's so mid-century. He's got a little bail in the back, so you can turn him into a pendant. And he's got these beautiful Rivoli stones. I don't know if you can see right here. They're small Rivolis, so they really add a lot of dimensionality. And then he's got every color under the sun, so you can totally wear him with pretty much anything. And he does glow. I don't know if his glow is showing up, but he does glow. And the colors on him are so fun. He's got that mid-century aqua with purple and orange and greens and reds and blues. I mean, he's like every color under the sun, which is always really fun. So hey, Kelly, so good to have you in the chat. I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to get him on Sophia so that you guys can see him. Maybe, you know what? I'm thinking he might, I hate to take him off of Sophia, but I think he's going to show up a little bit better on Vanna White. Yeah, let's get him on Vanna White. I just want you to see his colors because he's so fun. He's lilac and orange and navy blue and teal. He's really great. So we're going to start the countdown on him. Oh, I do have, stand by, friends. I do have the perfect postcard for him. Now, he is great all times of year, but Halloween, we think cats. And I have this 1920s Halloween invitation that I think he'll be kind of perfect on. So we'll go ahead and get him on the Halloween postcard at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bit end. He is so fun with his little black eyes. I just love him. Mom did such a fun job picking him out. Did such a great job. Kelly says, I received my package this week and the careful packaging was great and the items were awesome. Thank you. Oh, good, Kelly. I'm so glad that you got that. Kelly got one of my mom's Julie pieces, which is wonderful. And I see that sold. So we're going to see who takes home that little cat. He's just so darn precious to me. I love him.
Hello, Maria Ramirez. Hi, Maria. Sorry, I had to go off and put some Voltaren on my.
I understand. Kelly, congratulations. The little cat friend is coming to you. He is just wonderful.
Hello, Kelly. Hi, Suzette. And Billy Boy Yeager. Hi, William Yeager. Nice to see you, buddy.
All right. Kelly is grabbing that. Let's see. I always do this where I set the bag down and then I cannot find what I did with it, which is just crazy. Oh, I see. They fell down. 2 of them are on the floor. Let me tell you, if my head wasn't screwed on, I'd just fall around.
Oh, this is your new chair. How's your new chair going?
My new chair is wonderful. I love my vintage chairs. I have a bunch of industrial office chairs, but I must say, having a chair with a higher back has made all the difference in the world. So I got this this week at Office Depot. They were running a sale, and it is really, really comfy. So I'm a big fan. I think this is fabulous. Saving my back. All right, my last brooch of the evening is starting off at $22, and it is this mid-century AB flower brooch, and it is so cool and so stylized. It is 2 inches in size, and there's something just so 60s to me about this. With the flower design, I think is really mod and fun, very flower power. I love the movement in it. It's just so different. And it is gold tone. It's got lots of little AB stones. So again, you've got that kind of rainbow effect that adds to this. And then on the back, you have all of the rivets, a symphony of rivets, if you will. That, Nate, you were thinking I could do the whole sale without me saying. But I had to. And then the Y back, which is very, that Y back here is very indicative of the era. But I just think that this is so fun. It's starbursty. It's also very flower and floral for all of those fun summer moments in spring. So I think it's a really good piece. And it's a fun one that you could also turn into a necklace or as a gift, especially if you have a young granddaughter that you want to give something to, but you're not, worried about price or something really rare or expensive because if they lose it, it's no big thing, but this would make a really great gift. Okay, so Craig says, I hear a symphony.
Damn it.
Damn it, Janet, I love you.
I'm never going to hear the end of that.
No, but it's a compliment, Nate. I told Nate if I could go back and find the sales sheet from that sale, I remember liking when Nate said that so much that I actually wrote it down on my sale paper. So I remember it because I was like, I might forget this. And then it turned into a whole thing. So, yeah, it did. All right, let's get this on. Oh, yes. I go back to this postcard, I think, every week because I love the little saying along the top that says heartiest congratulations. I think we should use more words like that. Heartiest. That's a good one. All right. So we are going to start the countdown. I see Lisa Day at 22. So, that's a stellar combination. So here we are at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Such a cool little brooch. Very stylized, very mod, very
It's a
fun.
perfect postcard for it because that brooch sort of is like the bouquet of flowers that she has in her basket on her shoulder. But we lost Katie, but Katie's back.
I'm back. Sorry, I accidentally X'd out of the stream while I was moving some postcards around, which are all over my laptop. I think that is the perfect brooch for that. Lisa, congratulations. That is headed your way. You're going to love that brooch. It's really pretty.
Hold on a second. When can I visit? Lena Ray, when can I visit? Well, I'm not sure if you're ever in the vicinity. We're a long way from anything. Nate, Katie has a list of lookouts for you from me. When you're in a different country, these items might be more plentiful than here. Do you have a list from Suzette Bunting?
Yes, I do. And I will
share it with me
for you so you can see it. Yep, I sure will. Suzette, I have your list. I think you're after some really fun things. Okay, so we've got just 2 more pieces left in the sale. And this next brooch, I got the wrong one, is just so delicate and sweet and floral and fun for summer. I think it's really good. This is starting off at $18. And did this come from one of your European lots, Nate? I just can't remember. I want to say it did.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, again, can you just see the difference of how this is constructed? There's just something different about it, and I can't always put my finger on exactly what it is, or articulate what it is. But there's these European brooches are made just slightly differently. Hiya, Kim, Desert Girl Curios. How nice to see you.
Good to have you in the chat.
I'm always, look, I tell you, Suzette, you never know what's going to end up in places like New Zealand. It's really unusual.
This one reminds me of like a stained glass window. Just that beautiful circle with all of the little glass sparkles. It's really lovely, this brooch. And again, it's another one that would be great in a grouping of scatter pins. It's not quite scatter pin size, but it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Look at the quality of those stones from that distance.
And look at it on my hat. Like, that makes such a statement. It's true impact. It really is.
Blue and brown are a great combination together.
Yeah, they are. They're classic. So we're going to get this on our Easter greetings postcard. Look at that sweet little girl with her bunnies and chickens. And I didn't think ever that I would be such into Easter postcards, but now that I see them, I'm just totally obsessed. So we will start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm scared. Whoa. It's okay. Whoa. Everything's fine. And bid end. Thank you for all the compliments on the Coke wall. It really does look fantastic. It's a great wall, and it came together so well. All right, I see that sold, and I think I know who's grabbing that. Rosemary.
Rosemary Jolly. Fantastic. Thank you, Rosemary. You're going to love it. It is lovely in person. It really is. And I hope when you see it in person, you may get what I mean when I say that these European brooches are just different. They're just something different about them. I'm sure you'll love it. Thank you so much.
Nick, it is a signature background. I totally agree. And thank you. Okay, so this next brooch is 1 3/4 inches, and it's our last piece for the sale. I think that this is probably from the 70s, and it's just fabulous. This is starting off at, look here, I lost it on my sheet. Oh, yes, $12. So this is the last piece of the evening, and I just love the AB beads with the pearls.
Yeah, this is a classic. These sort of pearl bead ones are absolute classic, and I got this one at a really reasonable price, so I can pass it on at a good price. They're lovely. I love the European ones as well. Rosemary, come up here. This is
I love this because it's just classic. It goes with everything. It looks fabulous on a little straw hat. Imagine this for Easter. You know, when I was growing up and we would go to Easter services, I remember seeing all the older women in hats, and that might have very well been one of the first like obsession kind of things with hats. I or appreciation, I guess I should say, is I'd see all these women dressed up in these gorgeous pastel colors, and they had these big hats, and I always thought it was just so cool. So I guess I've always been into hats, but Easter is like the perfect time to wear a fabulous hat with a faux pearl brooch, if you ask me. I think it's just great. And this one's really, really a fun one. Here's the back. It's amazing, too, to me, and probably also to you, Nate, how they have to wire all of these
yeah.
on like a base. You can see in the back. And like that must
It's
take eons.
Yeah, it's no mean feat. It really isn't. I mean, and then some of them even have rhinestones set at the top of where the bead is.
Yeah, that blows my mind. I don't know how anyone ever does that. It's pretty amazing. There it is on good old classic Betty. Betty's not been feeling the love lately. Her sisters have been really stealing the show. Wow. I am just not getting that centered. Okay, there we go. Yes, classic piece with contemporary styling goes well with any kind of formal or casual wear. Totally. Uh, Nick says, you have to dress up on Easter. My mom went all out on us kids' outfits. Yes, totally. I agree. Easter is the day to get dressed up, and the pastel colors are so fun. Okay, so we'll get this on one of our vintage postcards and count this down. Let's see. We've got this postcard, Best Wishes. Kind of looks like Mary Poppins there from 1907. And we'll start the countdown. I see Lisa Day at 12. So here we go. At 15, no, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Thank you, Sarah Lee.
Yeah, thanks. And don't nip off because we do have our last giveaway of the sale in a few minutes.
Kim says Easter was when you could start wearing white shoes after the long winter. Glove and hat for sure. Yes, always the gloves. Very fun.
And this is sold.
All right, Lisa. I think
goes to Lisa Day.
Lisa, you're gonna love that. That's a gorgeous brooch.
Lisa, great grab. Lisa, great grab. Thank you very much. And now I think we have one piece that possibly didn't sell.
Yes.
We might want to just quickly show, and then we'll do the last giveaway.
Yes. Okay, so we've got the stunning Tiger's Eye set for $28. And there's the clip-on earrings, and then this beautiful tiger's eye with the basket weave design. I think that this is probably from the 60s or 70s. And that's real tiger's eye, not simulated, not fake, just really gorgeous. Good cut. And that's available for $28 if anybody is interested. It is a really beautiful set. And then I also have this necklace available, this Brutalist Maltese cross in the copper metal. Ooh. And it does have a chain. Let me show this here. I just unhooked it and I didn't mean to. Okay, yes. It is 18 inches long. And
that's so unusual.
Yeah, this is so cool. So mid-century is $18 if anybody is interested in this. Look at the copper flex. That I think is really cool. So those are the last two pieces that are still available if anybody is interested in claiming them. And I think we can move on to our last giveaway.
Yep.
All right. Oh, Noel Padilla would like the necklace for 18. Excellent, Noel. That will be coming to you. That's a really cool piece. I loved it when I bought it. All right, Noel, congratulations. That is headed your way. Fantastic. Okay, well, our last giveaway of the evening is a fun little brooch. It's very sweet. It is faux pearls. Let me see. I believe, if I remember right, you guys might be getting a really cool giveaway here. Yeah, Grandma picked this one out. This is another fabulous little grandma brooch. It's so sweet and delicate.
That's lovely.
I love this. I think it's great. So how can the folks at home play along and win this?
Okay, you do not need to have purchased anything to enter the giveaway. They're a gift to you from us, open to everybody. It's letters of Nocturnal Illuminations.
Hello.
So I can clutch my pearl. just
So you
a singular pearl. It's letters of the alphabet. Guess as many times as you like, but one guess at a time. So guess, enter. Good luck.
Good luck, friends. Okay. I'm very excited to see who wins this because this brooch is so sweet and delicate. Okay, so I see the letters pouring in. All right. Oh, I see it. But
okay, I see it. I see it also. Let me just message you here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yep, so it is Kim.
So we agree? It's Kim. Desert Girl Curios. Congratulations for letter C for Charlie.
Congratulations. That giveaway is headed your way. Excellent. Oh, so exciting. You're going to love that. Well, guys, that is going to do it for our Friday night. Ow, I am just off base. Saturday night sale. And it is so wonderful to have each and every one of you in the chat. Next week, I believe we will return to our regular 10 o'clock time. And Pam, I don't know if she's having a sale or not, but stay tuned to Instagram and YouTube for all of those notices for her. She's currently in England, so I'm thrilled that we're able to do something in her time. And hopefully you guys are able to get some sleep. It's not as late for you all. But we love having you here. Nate, thanks for doing this with me. It was so fun bringing the special pieces that we had tonight because there really were some incredible stunners.
Oh, no, thank you. It's always my favorite day of the week. And this went really well. I'm really glad we talked about doing a sale where we brought more of our really top tier pieces. Those pieces, when I say top tier, we don't want to give them up because that's basically what it is, and we sort of have to almost push each other to sell these pieces because we Katie would say no, you've said you're going to sell it now, and I don't care if you're changing your mind. And then there'll be one that she'll sort of not be sure about, and I said no, you told me I had to sell it. You're going to sell this one. Yeah. But thank you so much. It's been a lovely time spending it with you all. And thanks for coming along, everybody.
Wonderful to have you all. And as always, I hope that you will save that vintage, spin that vinyl, and binge YouTube. Bye-bye, everybody.
Toodaloo, kangaroos.